Can I say something that might be uncomfortable? I'm not saying this to be dramatic or edgy. I'm saying it because I wish someone had said it to me much earlier. If working harder was the answer, most entrepreneurs would already be exactly where they want to be. And yet, so many people are busy, booked, doing all the things, and still tired, still stressed, still wondering why nothing feels stable. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Most of the time, it means you were taught the wrong thing. The people who struggle with this the most usually aren't lazy. They're actually the opposite. They care. They show up. They try. They post even when they don't feel like it. They respond to messages late at night. They try to stay consistent. They follow up when they remember. They hold the whole thing together in their head. And that's the part nobody really talks about. When your business depends on your memory, your energy, and your mood, it doesn't matter how motivated you are. Eventually, it starts to feel heavy. Not because you're failing, but because you're carrying everything. You're not broken. You're overloaded. A lot of people blame themselves at this stage. They think they lack discipline, or focus, or confidence. They assume if they could just get it together, things would finally feel easier. But that's not actually the issue. Here's the part that usually surprises people. Hustle isn't the problem. Hustle actually works for a while. Hustle helps you get momentum. It helps you get visible. It helps you get clients. It helps you survive the early stages of business. Hustle can absolutely move things forward. But hustle doesn't scale. Because at some point, you become the bottleneck. Every follow-up needs you. Every post needs you. Every reminder needs you. Every decision needs you. Every little thing runs through your head. And suddenly, growth doesn't feel exciting anymore. It feels exhausting. You don't wake up energized by the idea of more. You wake up thinking about everything you still have to do. That's not because you're bad at business, it's because effort has a ceiling. No matter how capable you are, there are only so many hours, so much mental space, so much energy you can give. Hustle ignores that reality. Systems respect it. This is where the real shift happens. The shift isn't learning a new tool or trying a new platform. The shift is the moment you stop asking, "How do I work harder?" and start asking, "What shouldn't require me anymore?" That question alone changes everything. Because scale isn't about doing more. Scale is about fewer things relying on you. Think about how most people operate. If they don't post, leads slow down. If they don't follow up, sales fall through. If they don't remind clients, rebooks don't happen. If they take a break, everything pauses. That's not freedom. That's dependency. Systems don't remove the personal touch. That's a big misconception. Systems don't make your business cold or robotic. What they actually do is protect your energy. They make sure things still happen even when you're tired, even when you're busy, even when you're living your life. Hustle never gives you that. Hustle tells you to push through. Systems tell you to build support. This is where a lot of people get stuck mentally. They hear systems or automation and immediately think it means complicated software, tech overwhelm, or losing control. They think systems are for later, or for bigger businesses, or for people who are more technical or more experienced. But here's the truth. You don't need to be technical to scale. You need to think like an owner. Owners don't do everything. Owners decide what gets built. They decide what should happen automatically instead of mentally. They decide where their time is actually needed and where it isn't. That mindset shift is huge. When you're stuck in hustle mode, everything feels urgent. Everything feels personal. Everything feels like it needs your attention right now. When you start thinking like an owner, you begin separating what requires you from what simply requires a system. And that's when business starts to feel different. It stops feeling like chaos. It starts feeling like something you can actually grow. This is also why so many people feel frustrated when they try to do all the right things. They're posting, they're learning, they're watching videos, they're taking notes, but nothing feels anchored, nothing feels stable. Everything feels like it could fall apart if they take their foot off the gas. That's not a motivation problem, that's a structure problem. Structure is what gives effort direction. Without it, you're just pushing. I want to be really clear about something. I'm not telling you to stop working hard. Effort matters, care matters, showing up matters. But effort alone isn't what creates scale. If your business feels heavy, it's probably not because you need more effort. It's because too much depends on you. Let that sink in. Most people don't need another idea. They don't need another strategy. They don't need another push. They need relief. They need clarity. They need to know what actually matters and what doesn't. That's what systems give you. They don't make you less involved. They make you more effective. They free up your mental space so you can think instead of constantly react. They turn your business from something you're holding together into something that can stand on its own. And once you experience that shift, it's really hard to go back. So if you're watching this and thinking, this feels uncomfortably accurate, that's not a bad sign. That's awareness. Awareness is the beginning of change. You don't have to fix everything at once. You don't have to rebuild your entire business overnight. You just have to start questioning what shouldn't require you anymore. That's where scale actually begins. I'm curious, and I want you to answer honestly. What part of your business feels heavier than it should right now? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one.